Sawadi Bonchao, Jamtien, Thailand. Kap Kun Krap, I said good morning in Thai. It is Friday the 28th, March of 2025. It's a beautiful day. I'm just checking in. I guess I'm gonna maybe make a daily diary or a journal. Today is Friday. Let's see, yesterday, Thursday. I've made some friends. So yesterday morning, Q came through. Quincy, his name is, like my uncle Quincy. Quincy came through and he explained why he was gone for 4 days and how he enjoyed himself being MIA. He shared with me his experiences about finding a place, which is what I've been doing a lot of lately. Yesterday, I also met with my buddy Rick, which is a friend of mine that I met here a year ago, and is actually like my big brother at this point. He's a plethora of information, and he's a retired Canadian serviceman with a hilarious, borderline cynical, comedic energy. Met with him and we talked a little bit more about the medicinal cannabis stuff that goes on here, and talked about how our building agent is so cute, but she's more talk than action. Yesterday, I also went out and finally acquired some transportation. I got myself a 155. I don't need a 300 out here, it's too crazy. Like, if you don't know how to drive a car, you certainly will not be able to drive a motorcycle here. I have M's already. I had a valid car and a valid M's license when I got here. So for me, from what I understand, I don't have to take either of the driving tests. I just have to take the reaction test, sensory test, which I am scheduled to do on the 22nd. But I got myself a little transportation for the next 6 weeks. And let me see, how much did that cost me? $206 for 6 weeks to rent a high-end, that's considered a high-end scooter out here. They have 50s, 100s, 125s, 150s, 155s, 160s, 200s, I think 225s, 300s, and then they just go to motorcycles. But this being Friday and me kind of recollecting what my last 2 days' experiences were like, will do for today's journal of yesterday. You know, I also went out for a ride just because, and I drove to Pattaya and I drove around and just looked around, but it was nightlife, so it wasn't easy to get around. It's the best time to get around out here is before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's because everybody's up really late, like 4, 5, 6, and then they don't wake up until like 9, 10, 11. And then it takes them a minute to have some regular life, and then they get back out here and go to work. But yeah, quick little breakdown. This will be Friday, March 28th. Input for yesterday. So yeah, that'll be it for today's what happened yesterday. And I'll try to make one of these every day. It'll probably be to my best interest so that I don't keep forgetting what's going on. Good looking out, Cat. I know. Are you doing your journal though? It's your man DRJ signing out. and that guy too. Peace, love, and razor blades. Ooh, ooh.